Afternoon, guys. Great to have you with me again. So I've just come on this afternoon to give you the latest from Alexander Isak in the situation with the Newcastle striker. Well, he has fled to Spain. He has gone to Spain for this moment in time. What the hell is going on with this lad? Honestly, he's got a bloody ticket to the bloody circle line, like, honestly. And we need to reel him in. Newcastle need to reel him in. But before I get into that, guys, welcome to my channel once again. It's great to have you with me this afternoon. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, as well, if you want instant access to my new videos. And if you like this video and any of the others on my channel, please give us a like. It'll be much appreciated. It will help the channel grow. And if you want to leave a comment on this video or any of the others on my channel, you're more than welcome. Okay, so Alexander Isak, since it came out last week that Isak, well, he's never actually said he wants to leave the club. He said he wants to explore options about a move away from the club. And since then, Newcastle have went on tour to the Far East, and Alexander Isak hasn't went with them. He trained for 5 minutes at Newcastle's training ground. He pulled out of it after 5 minutes, saying that he had a thigh problem. It came back as clear. And then he has decided that he's not going to go into the training ground. He's not going to train. And it's all gone a bit pear-shaped. And now we're hearing that he is legged it to Spain. And he is currently training at the training ground of Real Sociedad. Remember, that is where Newcastle United signed him from for £63 million 3 years ago. And, you know, he's gone over there to train. He say, you know, people are saying that, and it's not doesn't come from him, but I get the feeling that he's thinking, well, if I go over there, I go over to Spain, I can have a warm weather training camp, I can, on my own, I can train, I can get my head together, get myself fit for a move to Liverpool. Right? Right? Is that what you're thinking, Alex? Right? Wrong. Wrong, son. You are a Newcastle United player. You have signed up, right? Signed a contract. You are still our player for the next 3 years. And you need to get your arse back in Newcastle, get into that training ground and start training as a Newcastle United player. Or you need to get on a flight to the Far East, join up with the rest of your teammates and be a team player. Because you're taking the Arthur Bliss, Bonnie lad. You're taking the Arthur Bliss. You cannot go on like this. You are contracted to Newcastle United. And Newcastle United, they need to take a hard line on this. Now, the Newcastle chairman, Al Romani, has been over this week. He's been playing golf, or whatever he's been doing in the country. But he would have had his mobile phone turned on, I'm sure. And this wouldn't have been far away from his thoughts, what is going on with Alexander Isak. But the chairman, Eddie Howe, the football club, need to rein this lad in, and they need to say, listen, son, you're contracted for 3 years for Newcastle United. You are going absolutely nowhere. You're going to knuckle down and you're going to get on with it. And if the player says, well, I'll go on strike, well, go on strike. Go on strike, Bonnie lad. Go on strike. You'll sit in the reserves. You'll train with the reserves. And you will dance to our tune. We need to take a hard line. And they're saying that players have all the power. They say they have all the power. Well, if that's the case, then, Newcastle United need to take the bull by the bollocks here. And they need to say to Alexander Isak, look, you are going to knuckle down. You're going to train with the rest of the lads. And you are going to, until a move develops, until Liverpool pay us what we ask for, you aren't going anywhere. And you're going to knuckle down because you've got 3 years left on your contract. And I wouldn't put it past Newcastle to any bid that comes in from Liverpool, Newcastle to turn it down and say, no, nah, we're rejecting it. We're rejecting it. We're not going to look at any bids until we can get a replacement in. And Newcastle could drag this out right up to the transfer window. And if Alexander Isak wants to go on strike, then he'll have to go on strike and he'll have to sit in the reserves. He'll have to just sit on the bench in the reserves. Do you know, he's acting like a spoiled brat. You know, and it was leaked a couple of weeks ago that he was demanding £300,000 a week. because he so reckons that that's what clubs will pay him. £300,000 a week. Well, you know, if you think you can earn that sort of money, son, then, you know, try and get out of your contract at Newcastle United if you can. But I'm telling you now, Newcastle aren't going to let you go that easily. So in the meantime, you're not a Liverpool player. You're not with Real Sociedad anymore because they sold you. You are contracted to Newcastle United. So get back to Newcastle United. Start training for the upcoming season. Get your head together. Get Liverpool off your mind. You're a Newcastle player. Get that in there, man. That's what you need to do. You are contracted to Newcastle United. And for the fans out there, you know, the fans are going through the mill at the minute, mind, with all this is going on. You know, supporters are going mad. And to be quite honest, I was a big fan of Alexander Isak. Honestly, I thought he could walk on the River Tyne. I really did. Until all this has come about. I mean, my personal opinion of the kid, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If he doesn't want to be here, then you need to leave. But we're not just going to let you leave. Not without getting some real money for you and getting a decent replacement in. So until that time, Alexander Isak needs to knuckle down, as I said before, get on with his job as a Newcastle United player because that is who he's contracted to. I'm sorry, guys, that is the way Marty the Mad Magpie feels. I am disgusted with him deciding to bootleg it to Spain. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he says, well, I'm not coming back till the transfer to Liverpool sealed. Well, unfortunately, kidder, you're contracted to Newcastle. So you will do as Newcastle United say, or you'll have to go and find a club anyway, because Newcastle United will sack you. They'll sack you. Oh, they can do that. Yeah. They just won't play you and they'll sack you. And believe me, a team like Liverpool, will they be interested in a player like this, behaving like this? They wanting a player like this on their books after he's acted petulantly at Newcastle United? I don't think Arne Slot and Liverpool will be looking at this player in the future. You know, the best thing he can do is, as I said before, is get back to Newcastle, start training with the squad, if they'll have him back in the ranks, because I tell you what, you know, you don't want a rotten apple in the barrel, and believe me, Newcastle United players will not be happy with him, because he's just let the side down. He's just decided, I'm not coming on the tour to the Far East, being left out, all because he's acting like a petulant child. So the players aren't going to be happy to have him back in the squad. The fans aren't going to be happy to have him back in the squad. They're going to voice their concerns when he gets on the pitch once again and pulls on a black and white shirt. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie Howe gives him a piece of his mind. But that's what he needs to do. The chairman, the manager, the players and the fans, they need to say to this guy, listen, knuckle down, get on with it until a sensible offer comes in, and then you can bugger off. Then you can sod off to Liverpool or wherever you want to go. But in the meantime, you're a Newcastle United player, so get on with it, Isak. Stop pissing everybody about and just get on with your job. End of. Rant over, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. I am absolutely furious with Alexander Isak at the minute. Furious with him. What do you think of the whole situation, guys? Get in touch. It'll be great to hear from you. Marty the Mad Magpie signing off. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want instant access to my videos. And if you like this video and any others on my channel, please give us a like. It'll be much appreciated. And don't forget to get in touch, guys, if you want to say hi. Be great to hear from you. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.